Finance officials from the world's richest countries will meet today to address a host of global challenges, from rising debt to a looming food crisis. But that is only if they can overcome boiling tensions over Russia's invasion of Ukraine. The war in Ukraine is likely to dominate the first meeting of the G20 Finance ministers and central bank governors. The meeting will be held as Western nations impose crippling economic sanctions on Russia. According to senior U.S. officials, U.S. Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen will boycott some sessions if Russian officials are present. Other countries are expected to follow her stance. This boycott threatens any chances for the bloc to reach any consensus on global challenges. Expectations of any solutions are thereby already low. The Treasury Secretary, Janet Yellen, will, however, attend the opening session to show support to the Ukrainian finance minister, who will be flying down from Kiev. Now, Russian finance ministry officials are expected to participate in the event remotely, while France has signaled it would participate in the boycott. German officials have said that Berlin will not. Instead, it will send strong messages during and after the meetings. The divide also does not bode well for the common goal of the G20, which was created in the pandemic to help heavily indebted countries and find a path to restructure their debt. Also at loggerheads are the US and China over a host of issues unrelated to Ukraine. G20, being chaired by Indonesia this year, includes major economies like the United States, China, India, Brazil, Japan, and several countries in Europe. The officials will gather virtually on the sidelines of the World Bank and IMF's spring meetings in Washington. Now, many of the participating countries have condemned Russia, but some of the most influential members have not. And we are talking about China and India, and several other wealthy nations, including much of Europe, depend heavily on Russian energy. Now, the upcoming meetings will highlight how Russia's economy is deeply entangled with the rest of the world, and how the series of Western sanctions have failed to create a lasting impact.
WION, now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.